So again, dogs do what gets them what they want. So when we start to see some food guarding, or resource guarding as it's called, it's a dog's way of communicating. They really don't want you to mess with their things. And sometimes it becomes a means of communication for them to learn, or for us to learn, that if they do this behavior, whether it be move away or growl or bark, then we actually move away, and it works to get what they want. So trading games is really important. So helping them to understand, if you have something that you like, I'm simply going to give you something even better. So it might be another toy, it might be food, it might be anything that's better than what they have, and you'll only take it away when they get something better, so that they learn to trust that you're simply not going to take everything away from them. Dogs will do what gets them what they want, and that's something really important for us to remember, is that if they want the food from your plate, they're going to do everything they can to get the food from your plate. It's very important to be proactive versus reactive. The behavior of jumping up and grabbing your food after you start eating simply is self-rewarding for the dog, because they may get the food, they get your attention, and they get you to stop feeding yourself, and you feed them. Something that's really important to think about when you're doing a mealtime, or you're eating, or you're feeding your family, is to also give your dog something else to do while it's mealtime. So as you start preparing meals and food, you're going to give him the bone that he hasn't seen since the day before, or the stuffed Kong that he hasn't seen since the day before. And then the stuffed Kong or the bone goes away after mealtime. So he's busy chewing on the bone while you're busy eating your meals. Eventually what's going to happen is he's going to look forward to that bone, and you're going to completely break the habit of the dog wanting to grab your food while you're eating. Dogs are social animals. They love to be with people, and typically love to be with other dogs as well. The important thing to remember is with under-socialized dogs, so dogs that may have come up from a place where they were able to live outside, or they spent a lot more time off-leash, not inside, they tend to have more experiences and enjoy more experiences being off-leash. So it's really important to build positive associations with every experience that your dog is going to have. Dog is socializing from the minute they wake up in the morning to the minute that they go to sleep at night. So it's important to create that positive association by pairing all of those experiences with food. When they are socializing with people and other dogs, that's when you want to make sure that you're watching their body language and really getting to know canine body language and communication, so that you have a good, at least canine communication 101 background to know that your dog is comfortable and safe with other dogs. So you say your dog is not food motivated or doesn't like treats. It's going to all depend what experience they're having at that moment as to whether they'll be motivated. Every dog is technically food motivated because they eat 2 meals a day at least. So what we want to do is make sure that the value of our food is top-notch in that experience. So if your dog is outside and there's other dogs and people, they may not want the treats because they want to see the other people and the other dogs. So we want to up the ante, and we want to use, yes, people food. It is okay in context to use people food for training and for building positive associations. Anything low sodium is great. So low sodium hot dogs, boiled chicken, cheese, we love cheese, and anything else you can think of, freeze-dried liver, anything like that for distracting environments. When you're at home, that's when you can use the soft training treats or dog kibble as reward to motivate your dog. Whatever they eat is your gauge to know how comfortable they are. Teething puppies, that's probably the most difficult thing that you'll go through with your puppies, but don't forget, they navigate the world through their mouths. So teething is completely normal. It's important for us to get ahead of it and predict that it's going to happen prior to us having to deal with it and them grabbing things that are inappropriate. So it's really important to think about things and that you're going to use and give to them, but it's also important to rotate them and keep them novel and exciting for your puppy. The other thing that you can think of too is things such as stuffed Kongs. Anything Kong made is really helpful and important. They make actual teething rings that you can freeze for puppies specifically. And then they also have hard, really great toys for them to chew on that you can rotate through so that your dog is able to go through them and have them as something new when you need them to have it as well. So don't just leave them laying around the house. Some really helpful things are the stuffed Kongs, marrow bones, bully sticks, pig's ears, but again, it's really important to know not to leave them unattended while they have these particular things to chew on. We offer a free pet behavior helpline that is run by our volunteers and our behavior department with experts on things such as anything having to do with behavior with dogs, cats, small animals, and we also have a full-fledged behavior and dog training program. So we offer dog training classes as well as behavior consultation appointments for dogs. Anything that you need. And my friend Benjamin here, he has been here with us being very patient, and he is a dog that is available for adoption. He's a 2-year-old American Bulldog mix, and he really loves people, he loves treats, he loves to play, and he's a lot of fun.